This is funny. This is good self-reflection. There'd be like thousands of people watching live. At one point, I did a show early in COVID. 9,000 people were watching live on Facebook, and it didn't energetically. It felt the same as 40 people watching, but it's really interesting. There is a part of my identity and sense of control and self-worth that has really taken a beating post-COVID because I don't want to talk about COVID. I don't want to talk about a lot of stuff like that. Medical stuff only interests me occasionally. And when it does, it really does. But, so I'm talking about this stuff, which this is not something that everybody's interested in. And even the people who are interested in the way I talk about it, sometimes it's quite direct. And so it's not throwing the mind a bone. It's not giving you candy. It's not, it's basically saying you need to die, right? Nobody wants to hear that. So the kind of engagement you get on videos about that is much, much less, at least for me. And so the way that my ego mind interprets that is you're just not good. You're not good enough, So that kind of thing shows up in consciousness. It shows up. And then there's the feeling of, well, maybe if I do this, maybe if I do that, maybe if I do this, we'll get more subscribers, or we'll do this, or we'll do that. And it's like, it's all a story. It's all a story. It's all the grasping for this idea that, and I'll tell you, at the heights of COVID, when all that was going down, and we were like the number, I forget what podcast in the world, like we were highly ranked because people were turning to us for decent information on this that wasn't so biased. Still didn't feel good, because the mind that wants to control, always wants. It's a hamster wheel. You'll never get enough, ever. Notice that in your own life. There's no, at the end of the day, in the egoic mind, there's no satisfaction. It's all transient and it's gone. So, in a sense, there's no escape except to notice that the whole game was wrong, that there's no one actually playing it. That was all a misunderstanding, a misapprehension, a quirk in consciousness, a glitch in the matrix. That's it. Now, those feelings can still arise, but they're seen quite clearly as, oh yeah, there's Zubin's sense of self-worth being challenged. There's Zubin's identity being challenged. There's Zubin's self-image being challenged. You can see it happen. And you can actually hold it kind of lovingly too. Of course it would be. How many years of conditioning? How much medical school? How much training? How much working your ass off? How much, competition has been drilled into you to just let it go? You can't. You can't. It's just seen. It's seen right through by what you actually are.